sees it as like this is going to impact her life with her boyfriend. His attention is not going to be just on her. It's someone's coming between them.
Poor thing.
It's baffling. It's like versus like seeing the flip side where it's like my boyfriend's amazing. He is such a caring, kind, empathetic.
He's giving up all this to
Yeah, because he's only 22.
Yeah, that is really young. You're right, but
it's not ideal.
Yeah, but it's his sister. It's also his sister. It's not like a family friend,
a cousin.
Yeah, even a cousin I could kind of see, but if it's like my mom's best friend's daughter, so like she's just my friend.
Yeah,
like that's kind of a lot, but he would probably still do it.
Yeah,
but it's his literal sister.
A little sister that he sounds like he's pretty close with.
Yeah, well, and then the fact that she didn't grow up with a dad, and neither did he. Maybe he could be that parental like father figure to her as well. That's like weirdo shit. To be like, what are you doing?
It sounds like it's just jealousy and literally like
a 12-year-old sister. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and it's not like. I mean, by the sounds of it, too, there's a life insurance policy and an accountant. It doesn't sound like he's even going to have to contribute financially.
No, or take on, like, a bunch of debt, or, you know what I mean, like a house. Yeah. Like, that would be a lot to have to navigate, yeah.
Oh, my God.
But it's just being her guardian. What?
It's baffling. There's a lot of these stories, though, that come up where, like, siblings will take on younger siblings when their parents die, and I saw one where this woman adopted her 2 younger siblings, and the sibling grew up and was like, after their older sister had kids, they were like, you didn't treat me like that. And it's like, she was 18 when she adopted you.
I didn't have a job. Like, I was a completely different person.
It's just insane, people. So the top comment on this one is Redbox, a bunch of awards. And it's only from 12 hours ago. Like, this whole post is 12 hours ago. It's really fresh. And it's, you're the asshole. I swear to God, if I see one more
Ballerina
on this thread, I'll lose my faith in humanity. You should listen to your mother. Sounds like she's a smart woman. Malcolm got lucky. He just got a glimpse into your soul when you let your mask slip. It is twisted under there and cruel. For God's sake, harassing a dying woman? Really? And shameless about it, no less? Lucky for him, he saw that early on and hasn't spent years of his life with you.
You're right, just 6 months.
I'm genuinely confused why he hasn't made a clean break yet. Maybe he has and just can't be bothered to inform you. Wow. Someone goes, there was only one not the asshole I could see, but they're about to be downvoted into oblivion. Yeah, this is totally fair to break up.
Thank you.
I can't imagine.
Babe, stop playing with
paper.
paper.
Ever feel brazen enough to confront
a sick woman? I know. I just when you read that, I was like, I forgot about that part. That's ballsy right there.
That is so ballsy.
What is she supposed to do? Okay, you're right. No, stop.
Yeah, let me just not die.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry for inconveniencing you.
Yeah, your 6-month relationship. Sorry.
You're not engaged.
No.
You're not married. If you were married, it might be a little bit more of a group decision.
Yeah.
But he has no reason to ask you, like, consult you.
Or permission or any sort of, like, this isn't a group decision. It's, I'm making it right now. For my sister.
Yeah.
My
Ballerina
asked me if I would be my brother's guardian. He's 18 now, so I don't have to worry about all that. But I would still be there if they need to.
Oh, what are you eating?
Yeah.
What are you eating, babe? What are you eating?
I know.
What are you eating?
Oh, man, I don't
Honey?
think there's any winning with this one. I think
Get it out of your mouth.
this is a breakup.
Honey?
Yeah.
Breakup.
Honey?
Divine intervention right there.
Get it out of your mouth.
Saved him.
There you go.
Saved him.
Babe.
Activate.
Okay.
Activate. I should have put
Sorry
it on
about
the
that.
sound pads that I can't figure out how to use.
Oh, well, next time.
Like that.
Okay, moving along. I have so many tabs open. I just wanted to fuck us up today.
Oh, I love that.
So this one is from Off
I'm
My
gonna have
Chest.
to
It's
move this skirt
an
up.
older one. It's
Damn.
still a goodie.
I might not be.
It's titled,
This
My
is too short
Boyfriend
for
of
legs.
1 year Left Me Because I Have Periods.
Okay. When your girlfriend has periods.
Oh,
gross. My sister
Fellas, is it gay to date a woman?
As a man saying that, that women shouldn't have periods, that it's unnatural or something.
I saw
like that. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, if I didn't have to have one, I wouldn't.
they're miserable.
I wouldn't. I'm literally dying. Mine's not gonna be here for another week and a half, and I feel like
Yeah, I think that was the only problem I had.
yeah, Cycle Sisters.
Tutu was too long.
Oh, it's just so brutal, and I'm dealing with like
I was
some.
drawing
Oh
from
my
the
God, no free
tutu,
feet pics.
not to the torso.
I'm dealing with like some potential PCOS stuff. And it's just like, it's just an added layer. And Justin, like, he's so comforting. Like, he brings me a little heat pad, help me out, whatever. But I just want
Free
to get
Palestine.
those period simulators.
Free
It's
Sudan,
basically
free
a fanzine that
Congo.
you can buy on
Genocide is
Amazon.
bad, just so
And
you
I
guys
wanna,
know.
like, simulate
Sign
what it feels like on him,
petitions,
so he just
call your
understands
local
me a little more.
representatives. You know, do what you
It'd be so
can.
fun.
Yeah, I agree. I
Don't
see,
eat.
yeah, when
Oh,
men do
no,
that,
get
I'm
out of
like,
that,
I mean,
babe.
it feels like that, but I see I don't act like that. I still go to work, even though I have periods.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move that. He's gonna try to bite the cords.
Okay, so
It's so funny,
exactly
babies.
What the title says. It's been a few weeks.
Babies
and
are
I'm
like
still so
rats.
baffled
If
and
you
hurt.
ever,
I
you
don't
guys
know
have
what
ever
to think.
noticed.
We had a future plan together. We were in the process of renting a place together too. He always seemed to be grossed out by women hygiene commercials, tampons, anything that had to do with periods and women's health. I didn't think much of it since he had been nothing but caring and loving and found it funny sometimes. I called him childish and I'd laugh about it. He would either change the topic or just said that it wasn't that funny. We've been staying in each other's houses a lot and never had sex since this one time we got all touchy. Then I stopped him when we were getting to it. He backed off and asked if everything was okay and if I'm uncomfortable. I said no, it's just I'm on my period. Dead silence. He asked me, quote, for how long? And I was like, what do you mean? He then backed away further from me and sat silent, sometimes looking at his phone. I got sad and confused, so I laid down next to him, hoping for some cuddles. Try not to make it more awkward by saying something, so I was keeping silent. Nothing. Then he spoke. He said I should do something about it, and it completely ruined the mood for him. He told me he heard there's pills that make periods go away, and everyone uses them, so why can't you? I told him that's not true, and that the pills have major side effects, which I don't want to take because my periods
two hot
aren't
takes.
at all heavy, and I rarely get cramps.
I'm trying to
After
get
hearing
this.
about them being heavy, he became completely disgusted. He told me he didn't want anything to do with it and to fix my problems. I wasn't even angry. I was just hurt and shocked. It was my boyfriend, my beloved, saying stuff
My
like that to me.
beloved.
I fell asleep crying and hurt that night. It sounded so stupid,
Hi.
yet so embarrassing and hurtful. After 3 days
Alright,
of absolutely no feelings, just a hug saying goodbye to him in the morning, he was supposed to leave. He sent a text saying he has been thinking about me. He told
Can't
me
get
he
this fucking
does so
foot right.
much
I
for
don't
us.
know how
Why
to.
can't I just fix my periods so it doesn't have to be such a problem? I told him he was making it a problem, and that he should be real and not childish. He completely disagreed and called me selfish. The next morning, he dumped me over a text. It's almost as if the love wasn't there. I've been crying a lot, having panic attacks. I was so sure he was the one. This sounds so stupid, I can't believe it. So yeah, I don't want advice.
Stop biting the fucking cord.
Just wanted
What
to
do you?
rant on how some people are
You can't do
completely
that.
ignorant.
You're gonna electrocute yourself, babe.
Selfish for having a period.
Oh my god, the delusion.
Crazy. Especially when you think about how my vagina bleeds out of the same hole that they would like to put their baby in. It's not gross when that's there, but when I have a bodily function I can't control,
Same canal, buddy.
it's the same hole. What's
So
the
we're
big
gonna go back over
deal?
here.
No, like,
And I'm
it's
just
just a
gonna
normal
move this, 'cause
thing.
I
It's
can't
like,
do
it's
both
not
at
like,
once.
I don't like the cum that comes out of you. It's all gloopy and gluey.
I don't get to pick what comes
I
out.
don't, that's not my
But
business.
you don't see me calling you selfish. You know? That's crazy.
It's so strange. This post and people like this
Babies
really
are
has
so
me
annoying.
convinced that there's a lot of men that like really don't like women.
Yeah, just say that. Or just say you don't want to be with her anymore. I would rather someone... Do you think it's really the period thing?
The fact that he gets grossed out by
That's true, that's true. And she's seen a history of it too.
yeah, and just like commercials, like they're not showing full tampons full of blood on
No, it's
TV.
It's like blue detergent
What
or
am
something.
I doing
but-
wrong with this foot?
It's not, and for him to be so mature and get grossed out like that,
Yeah.
Like, I have a boyfriend that doesn't care if I'm on my period or not. He's just like, oh, whatever. It's just, it's natural.
Are you okay?
No big deal.
Yeah, who cares?
He's like, if he, like, just TMI for everyone here. He'll, like, we have sex when I'm on my period. He does not give a flying fuck.
No, because he gets to have sex. That's why. And because you're comfortable, we're having sex. Who cares?
Exactly. Oh my god, I just had a flashback from high school. Wow, there was this girl that she liked to have sex in high school.
Okay.
Had sex with my boyfriend. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I remember some story about a guy who was like, yeah, I ate her out and she didn't tell me she was on her period and I kept getting globs in my mouth.
Ew.
Everyone at home is puking right now.
What the heck? Straight people are wild, bro.
Why would you ever let someone do that to
I
you?
don't know. Maybe you know, and sometimes you don't know what's coming, like your period's
Yeah.
starting. So maybe she was just like, thought she was just like fired up down there, like to get going. I'm excited, yeah. But it was she was starting her period.
Oh my god, it's so
It's getting you all worked up. Was there's a girl.
Guys, ignore the background sounds, okay?
In the car, like of the parking lot of the high school. I went to why.
Oh my god.
Like go home and do it, but I think he was fingering her, and then he told my sister he was like it felt like more wet than usual, like than other. Almost like we're all like 17, so like how many girls have you done that to? And he said he looked and it was all blood, and she started her. He was like, oh okay, yeah, I gotta go. And he was so embarrassed, and then but he was also like obviously disgusted because he's a 17-year-old. So that's why like if they're like 17, then like, maybe I could see him being like, I mean it's not okay. Just like my brother. Poor thing, he's grown up. Even my dad, it's like mainly women. It's me, my sister, and my mom, and then the two of them.
Yeah.
Both water sign men, right? And then me and my mom are fire signs, and then Drew's an earth or air sign. I can't remember.
Okay.
So I talk my period all the time. My brother knows everything about my period. And then like the other day I was telling him like, do you know there's 3 holes down there? He goes, I don't even know all that. I'm like, but you do. You should know.
You should.
And one of them, every once a month, it bleeds, and I don't like it, but it's part of my body.
You're so educational.
Yeah. And then my mom's like, you need to know this. Because it's true.
Yeah.
Because then I grow up to be stupid like that and say mean shit like that. Just take a pill to stop it? No.
Oh my god. There's another story on here that I don't know if I've read it yet, but it was like, my boyfriend doesn't believe the clit is real. And it's like, this is the problem.
Yeah.
This is why women have such hard times orgasming with men. Like, where's the proper sex education?
Yeah, or even having like a healthy relationship with them. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what that's like, and I don't want to know what that's like, but I mean, like, why would I lie about that?
It's so weird. I think there's so many weird shit out there. Like,
Where are my
dudes.
colored pen? Over there.
I had a conversation with people once, and I was like, having foreplay for 20 minutes increases the likelihood of an orgasm for a woman by like 60% or something like that. It's really high. I don't remember the exact stat right now.
It's not like in the movies where they just start going at it.
No. And like, the reality is a lot of women don't get off from penetration.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the reality. So I said this to like a group of guys or around some guys, and they were like, 20 minutes? Like, they were flabbergasted. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like when you like play a sport, you gotta warm up. That's the warm up.
Yeah.
You gotta do the warm up.
It's the stretching.
It's the stretching. You run a lap, right? Stretch. You get ready to go. Then you play the game. You don't just play. You get hurt. Then you'll get hurt or not have fun.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe people like this exist, but they do. And fucking TikTok. Have you seen the Matt Rife stuff on TikTok?
Girl, I have never liked him. He said some like weird.
Thank you for the
like,
compliments, guys.
He's always
But
given
no,
me
that's
misogynistic
inaccurate.
vibes.
There are
He
better
said something
drawers
weird
than me
in
out
his
there.
set. Like I saw a couple of his sets where I'm like, oh, that's
I'll
fine.
take
like,
him,
just
though.
clips on TikTok.
Who do
Then
I look
saw one,
like?
I wished for a real life. If I
Disagree
could
with the
remember what it
compliment. Thank
was.
you.
Yeah.
Then he
You're
was
right,
on
I
a
am the
podcast,
best.
And he said, you know, if I'm gonna date a girl, I want her to have boobs. Then he's talking about like how vaginas look, and
He
I'm
was like, vaginas are ugly. I think they're
and
gross.
she has a big clit. It looks like he said, I mean, it was kind of funny, but it's not. He said, I'm gonna do like a thumb war with it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's a little funny. Like, I'll give you that. But it's mean. And like, what does your pee look like? I want to see it.
I didn't realize he was like that. And I had only seen his stand-up stuff on TikTok. So Matt Rife, he's a comedian, for those of you that don't know. And so I was like, oh, he's cute. He's kind of funny. Great, okay. And then
Stop
I saw him
eating.
on Stiff Socks.
Stop
podcast,
eating
and I was
paper,
like,
babe.
This man
Whatever you're doing.
is disgusting.
I'm not picking you up,
The way
so
that
stop
all
trying to grab
three of
me.
them were like, oh, that's the worst part.
The locker room
Like, my
talk.
sister always says that, like, the worst men aren't the ones that are like, you already know they're misogynist, you already know that they're like awful, like that guy doesn't believe periods are real, he's gross, like that. It's the people who don't say anything or who are secretive about it. Those are the ones you should worry about the most. So like, if I would like, I wish that one of them, especially one of them, I think his name is like Trevor or something, one of the hosts.
Yeah, I've had them on the podcast. It was Trevor Wallace and Michael something.
Michael Socks. That's a Stiff Socks. That's his last name.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter because that was so awful. Well, and then
Babe,
Matt Rife is like,
you're not small enough to get under there. You're gonna hurt your head. And I don't think your legs are strong enough to lift yourself up like that.
Yeah.
And
Hi.
someone writes, you're just mad because he won't even want you, and then he comments, ha ha ha.
Just maybe take the L, dude. Like,
My sister said, you're a knockoff Pete Davidson. What do you want me to say to you?
I think that's so true though, where it's like, it's not the ones that are saying the stuff you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Because you know where they stand.
Yeah.
It's the ones that laugh or go along with it.
All right.
Don't say anything when something's scary.